Hello guys, today I am going to explain you how to install RubyMine on Windows. Okay, so RubyMine is an IDE which is built for to use for Ruby and Rails applications, and we can use various plugins in RubyMine to like acquainted and you can develop applications using Node.js, AngularJS, okay, JavaScripts as well. Okay, so let's Google Chrome and let's type RubyMine install. Okay, let me download RubyMine download. Okay, download Windows anything. This is the first link. Download RubyMine Ruby and Rails IDE by JetBrains. So please click on this link. We can get a page where we can see download RubyMine. So if you'll see, there are two options for download: windows.exe and windows.zip. Okay, so we can download a exe file or a zip file. Here we can see the versions. The latest version is 2021.2.3, and this is the build version. The release date is 15th October 2021. Okay, so these are the system requirements. 64-bit versions Microsoft Windows 10 or 8. Okay, minimum requirement 2 GB RAM, and recommended 8 GB RAM, 2.5 GB hard disk space, 1024 into 768 minimum screen resolution, and Ruby 1.8 or higher. Okay, or JRuby. So this is the minimum requirement, and here we will get the free 30-day trial version. After 30 days of installation, the free trial will expire, and you need to buy the license. Okay, so there are three options we can use for Windows, Mac OS and Linux as well. Now we'll see only for Windows. So now we'll see what are the plans to buy the license. Okay, so if you'll click this buy link, you can get to a page where we have two options. One is $199 package, and another is $649 USD dollar package. So here you can see this is the simple one for $199 for user first year. Okay, so there is no much like features here. This is all products pack, and you will buy with $649 USD dollar. Okay, for one user. Okay, if you want to buy, you can choose this option. Okay, so this is the best offer. Let's go to how we'll see how to install it in our system. Okay, click on the download button. It will go to the download RubyMine page. Okay, so now here I will click on the windows.exe. Okay, so this is the page where it is going to download. You can see the progress. The RubyMine has been started to download. I will cancel this because I have already downloaded. Let me go to my drive, D drive. Here this is the D drive and softwares folder where I have already downloaded RubyMine. This is the latest version, 2021.2.3. Let me double click on this file, so you can see the installing has been started. Okay, let me minimize all these windows. We'll wait for the system to install in my in Windows 10. Okay, you can see a page or pop-up which is asking, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? I will click yes. So this is the page. This is a pop-up screen. Welcome to RubyMine setup. Okay, so click setup will guide you through the installation of RubyMine. So click next to continue. So we'll go for the default. Okay, this is the destination folder. C program files, JetBrains, RubyMine, and the version name where our all the files will be installed. And space required is 1.2 GB. Space available in my system is 47.2 GB in the C drive. Okay, let's click next, and you can see create desktop setup shortcut. Click OK. Update context menu, add open folder as project, anything you can click it as your choice. And this is the update path variable, you can click it. Now click on the next button. Now this is the choose start menu folder. Okay, select the start menu folder in which you would like to create the program shortcuts. So I'll keep as JetBrains. Okay, click on install. So it will take time to install all these files in Windows 10. I'll wait for this moment. I think it will take some time. So now the setup has already been completed. Okay, so there are two options. One, I can reboot now, or I want to manual reboot later. So if you want to reboot now, you can choose as reboot now, radio button, or else you can choose I want to manually reboot later. Okay, let's click on finish button. So we can see the RubyMine has been added to our desktop. Okay, so if you'll double click on this file on the launcher, then we can get the ID. Yes, so the ID has been started. So it is asking to import RubyMine settings. If you have a prior installation, previous versions installation, that will import from that settings to this RubyMine setup. So I don't want to import anything, so I'll choose do not import settings and click on OK. Now we can see this is the license activation screen, where basically if you have any license, then we need to provide the activation code or get license from like JetBrains account, activation code, or license server. Okay, these are three options. So when you will buy the license from those plans that I have already described, then you can get the activation code as well. Okay, or you can get the JP account. Okay, or I have no license, so I'll choose the start trial version. Okay, let me click in the start trial. Okay, activate license to the Pradhan. Subscription activate till December 12th. okay, 12th December. So this LG only for 30 days license, that is free one. So I will click on the activate. Let me start, continue. Okay, I will click on the continue and done. So it will start with the free license version. So here we can see, this is the projects option, and you can see there are plus button and open and get from VCS. So you can create a new project here by clicking this, and you can open an existing project, and you can get the project from any of the version control system. Okay, if you click the customize, there are system settings, ID settings is there. If you click on the plugins, you have like different plugins, you can install it. Like if you will choose for Node.js and click on install, for AngularJS also there, idea theme. Okay, there are different options, plugins are there, whichever you need it. If you want to create Node.js application, you will need to install this plugin. Okay, so I will check with only a Ruby project, and today there is no much installation from any plugin, so I don't explain. I will not explain for this one, so I will go through the only Ruby one. Okay, so let me maximize it. Okay, so I'll click on this new project, empty project. Okay, so suppose my first project. Okay, add Ruby SDK. Let me check what are the Ruby SDKs there. Yeah, Ruby 27 bin Ruby XC. So this is the one I have installed earlier. Okay, so I'll click it, close it. So if you are a Ruby on Rails developer, you can use to create a Rails project. Okay, so let me create it, or you can import a Ruby on Rails project to this IDE, and you can start the application. Okay, so this is the first project. Suppose I'll create one Ruby file. Suppose new, so Ruby class. Okay, something like hello world.ruby. Okay, this is the hello world.rb. Okay, so let me put yes. So this way will basically I will print the hello world only, so I will not explain more. I think we can run this. Okay, we can run from console. Where is the run? Yeah, I think it is taking a long time to like update to run through the Ruby SDK. So we can directly run from console as well. uh, okay, you can run this .rb file. So it is taking a little bit time, or you can import any Ruby on Rails application, so you can check the output as well. This is the only ID. I think we need to check. I think okay, can eh, okay, this is a Ruby. Okay, hello world dot yeah, we can get hello world. Okay, this is printed. So in this way we'll run the Ruby application, or you can create the Rails application as well. Okay, and now here there is an option called database. Here we can connect some databases as well. If you click on this plus button, there are data source. There are different options where you can connect to the database. Okay, data source from the URL. So use any of your data source configurations to connect to the database here. So we can do this by inside the this ID. And here also there is a VCS to like uh, to get the help of the Git repository or any of the version control. Okay, create Git repository or import into subversions. So get from version control. So there are too many options are there. Okay, to run the application you can choose this run. Okay, run options is there. So in for help, if you click help, there are like about this ID. Okay, you can check for updates. So a lot of things are there. So edit, refactor code, code options there. You can also like if you go to edit, and suppose you want to change the font size um, of this ID, then suppose if you click on the settings, click on settings. Let me check whether we can change from here. Yeah, you can get the various options like appearances. Okay, if you go to the editor, okay, you can suppose you'll where is this is the editor, general font you can basically modify the font as well. Size, if you want to suppose give for 15, you can give the 15 font size. You can get the font size here as well. Okay, color schemes as well also there for CSS. Yeah, you can get like this way. For cucumber, you can get like this way. Okay, so different options are there. If you want to change, you can change it. JSON, okay, this way. This is the default option. You can change it by clicking any of the options. Okay, JSON path, there are various, like for SQL and table tip. I can check also code styles for HTML. Okay, for HTML. Okay, so these are the like basic examples how it will look on our ID. So there are the editor as well. Okay, so language frameworks, Ruby SDK and James. Uh, so you can explore more on this. Okay, there's tools, various tools are there. So so I'll click on the OK. Okay, so I think I am able to explain you all the things about Ruby ID installation, Ruby mine in ID installation on Windows. So I think it is helpful for you. Okay, so if you have any questions, please write in the comment section, and please like this video and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.